Well, finally, guys, we have the Race and Rescue line in a case for this year. So that's pretty cool. That means it's on the way, coming very soon. And, well, that means we get to reveal it today. Now, I know that this case has been out, for a little while now, like the contents, like, revealed from it, not the actual case being out in stores. But I was gone to Hawaii, so I wasn't really able to make this video until now. I mean, I definitely had time to within the past month that I've been home, but I don't know why I didn't. I guess I just had other funner videos that I wanted to do, I guess, and I figured if anyone cared about what's in this case, they would have just watched Mr. Talkett's video. So shout out to him. Thank you for revealing the contents first. But welcome on back to the Cars Garage, everybody. Let's get started with the good old-fashioned Doc Hudson. Just one Doc in this case. He's been in a few cases this year, but I never really get tired of seeing Doc. Not too much, at least. We have one Lightning Ramon in this case. That's pretty nice. Definitely a nice, warm welcome because it's been a little while since we last saw him, just like a few cases ago, I mean. He was first released in case S with Acer and Jonathan Gearson, and he's a brand new Thailand variant this year. Looks really nice, and I mean, I have nothing bad to say about Lightning Ramon. We got one Donna Pitts in the case. I do have some things bad to say about her. I mean, she's a cool car, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of understanding why they did her this year because she is on the back of Chet Boxcar's packaging, so I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. She has been released a lot from Thailand so far, don't you think? There is one Billy Oil Changer, the Octane Game Racer in this case. I mean, I guess out of the racers that they've been doing this year, this one's one of the better ones in terms of like not peg warming so much, but yeah, he's getting there. We got one Lightning McQueen with Rusty's sign. I haven't really seen too many of him, but I don't know. I feel like he's starting to get into too many cases, just like in 2023. So hopefully we don't have that kind of situation again where he peg worms out of everyone's ears. At least here in Canada, he did. We have one Chuck Armstrong for Mood Springs. He's always popular because of his damage variant, but this is not the damage variant. So I think people have caught on now and are kind of scaling back on buying Chuck Armstrong. We have one Winford Bradford Rutherford in the case as well. That is the RPM racer, of course. I always love seeing this guy, even if he is a peg warmer. I love all his colors. He's definitely one of my favorite Cars 1 Piston Cup racers. So, not too bad. We got one Jonathan Wrenchworth, not to be confused with Jonathan Gearson, the new car this year. Jonathan Wrenchworth, just the old car that we see in the Rusty's commercial in the first Cars movie, when McQueen uses the Rusty's can to shine up his bumper. But yeah, just like Donna Pitts, another Rusty's tent car that has just seen too many releases in the past few years. So, bring back Fred, bring back Jay Schuster, or even do some new ones or some new Thailand variants at least. But I don't know. We also have one Komodo in the case from the Tokyo Mater Cars Tune short. He looks so cool. I can't really complain. I just can't find it in my heart to complain that he's been released a little bit, frequently. Not too much, I wouldn't say, but I mean, quite a bit. Another metallic car that looks like metallic with their Thailand variant wasn't before. We have one Christina Whelan in the case. I don't know why. Both Komodo and Christina both look metallic with their Thailand variants, but they do, and I don't know. I kind of like it. I mean, it's not really accurate, but at least changes them up a bit and makes them look kind of cool. But I know it's kind of contradicting as to what I usually say, which is they should be more movie accurate from Thailand. But whatever. Christina Whelan hasn't been in a case since Case R, so that's not too bad. We have one Sheriff. Sheriff was kind of rare last year. Only saw one release, one case, one time situation, I believe it was. But this year, he's been in a few cases, so I don't think he'll be so rare this year. It's not even that he was rare. It's just people didn't know to look for him because who cares? It's just Sheriff. Everyone already has him probably who wants him. But it's just that if you're a package collector, it's kind of a hard one to get. Now, luckily I found one last year, but this year, I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I did. But yeah, not too bad. We have two Rusty's Lightning McQueens. This is bad. This is not good. Two Rusty's Lightning McQueens. We don't need two more on the pegs. Luckily, hopefully, they'll only put 1.5 count case, which is what I'll get here in Canada. But yeah, not good. We have one Jackson Storm to peg warm along with Lightning McQueen. He hasn't been peg warming that much this year, or really not all this year. I haven't seen at least. If anything, his GRC variant was pegwarming quite a bit. But yeah, the regular one, not so much. So this isn't all that bad, I guess. We have two Ernie Gearsons for Spearmint as well in the case. Now, he was a new Thailand variant this year, but, if you didn't know that, you'd probably think that he's been released many times in, the past, like, or the recent past. But no, he hasn't. He actually hasn't seen a release since like 2014, I think was his last one. So the fact that he's pegwarming this much is just a sign that Mattel is putting him in too many cases for people to be able to handle. So yeah, definitely scale back on him, Mattel. In fact, maybe just don't even do any more after this, to be honest, because we don't want him to be a super ultra pegwarmer. That's for sure. Now let's move on to the more exciting stuff. There's four more cards left. We have one Noriyuki, who isn't a new Thailand variant or anything like that, of course, but he is kind of nice to see back because, he skipped out on last year. He was first released in 2022, got brought back for 2023. He was released as a single and a two-pack both of those years. So yeah, he's nothing too crazy exciting from Cars on the Road. Obviously, the Salt Flats episode. But yeah, kind of nice to see him back, I guess. I would have preferred to see him back with black tires, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. I guess Mattel is just not going to update the ones that they originally did, and before they realized that it looks very ugly, to make all the bases and all the tires completely one color. That being like a cream color, which doesn't even really look like salt. It looked more like snow, if anything. So yeah, bad decision, but he's back now looking the exact same. So I don't know what to say on Red Riders now. Finally, next though, we have the race and rescue stuff. We have two race and rescue Lightning McQueens. Very happy about that. I'm happy they included two instead of just one because we want to be able to, get a good, footing with this line. We want to be able to get the good stuff right off the bat. They're going to include more of it in the next few cases, but I'm just saying, this will probably be one of the more popular ones because it's Lightning McQueen. So it's good that they put two, but I mean, to be expected, I guess. But he looks cool. This is not the rally racing version, by the way. There's going to be two. That one's going to be exclusive to a two-pack, but this one is the race and rescue one. That looks kind of similar to Lightning McQueen Deputy Hazard from Cars on the Road because he's got the light bar, but then obviously brand new paint job. Looks really cool and just vibrant looking. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. We have just one, of Race and Rescue Mater. So again, this is not a rally racer. This is the Race and Rescue Mater. Mater's not going to be getting two variants in this line. He's just getting one because obviously he, wouldn't really be able to race. So I guess it makes sense. But some cars will only have one. And I think McQueen's the only one that'll have two, I guess, variants in the line. But yeah, Mater looks really cool. He's very heavy, very big, like borderline deluxe, but not really. It just has a big tow cable section, so I guess that's what makes him look bigger. Plus, he's the brand new Mater style with the hood, so you get more metal from that. You got the metal truck bed, I'm assuming it's metal. So everything just looks really cool, really nice, really big and bulky. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this release for sure. We also have two, this is the last car from the case, two Rally Racing Chick Hicks. Now this is really, really cool until you realize that Rally Racing Chick actually replaced Bye Bye Car in this case. So I guess there were supposed to be two Bye Bye Cars, but now there's two Chicks. I mean, hey, Bye Bye Car could have been any of these cars, right? So we can't really fault Chick for that. Why, they had to take out Bye Bye Car to put in Rally Racing Chick, I'm not sure. They could have taken out the two Ernie Gearsons and nobody would have bat an eye. But they didn't do that, so whatever. We have Rally Racing Chick instead of Bye Bye Car. Hopefully we get her eventually, but probably not this year. Unless she just wasn't on the poster, who knows. Anyways, though, that just about concludes our video. The case list is complete. We went through everything. Rally Racing Chick is probably one of my favorite ones. In fact, I don't know. He might be my favorite. I'm not really sure on that yet. I guess we'll have to see when we see them in person. For now, I will say Rally Racing Chick is my favorite car from this case. But let me know your favorite car in the comments below. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. This is a pretty cool case, introduction to the Race and Rescue line. I'm a little bit more excited about it now. But yeah, 2025 Singles Case V. Did I even mention the name of this case? I don't even think I mentioned the name of this case until now. Wow. I wonder if anybody caught that. That's funny. Anyways, so yeah, thank you guys for watching again. I'll see you next time right here on the Cars Garage.